Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Garden a Day with Maidenbrock Gardens, where we explore the world one garden at a time. Today is June 24th. Today, we're headed to the central time zone of the United States, to the capital city of Iowa, to the Greater Des Moines Botanical Garden. Located close to downtown Des Moines, the Botanical Garden spans 12 acres and is probably most well known for its geodesic domed conservatory. The conservatory opened in 1979, and it makes a visit to the Greater Des Moines Botanical Garden a pleasant one even in winter. The temperature inside is set to the perfect condition for the more than 1,000 tropical plants, cacti, and succulents housed there. As with so many botanical gardens we've explored this year, it took decades for the garden to go from idea to reality. As I mentioned, the conservatory opened in 1979, but the idea for the garden began all the way back in 1929. The Great Depression halted plans for the garden, and then decades passed with false starts, new ideas, old ideas, and more starts and stops. In 1966, the city purchased a 14-acre brickyard that would eventually become the Botanical Garden, but it took 13 more years before the public would be able to visit a botanical garden in Des Moines. By 2003, revenues had declined and the city considered closing the garden. They did keep it open, however, and since then, a more robust attention has been given to the garden, with more active fundraising endeavors and a renewed interest in expanding the garden. In 2015, 7 acres of outdoor gardens opened to the public, and new gardens, such as the Asian Garden, have been added since then. Group tours, either guided or self-guided, are available, and schools are invited to schedule field trips for their students. Gardens to explore include the Rain Garden, designed to capture and clean rainwater runoff while also providing a habitat for wildlife. The Wells Fargo Rose Garden, that includes 120 cultivars. And the Conifer Garden, reminiscent of a Beth Chatto design, with more than 250 species of conifers from around the globe. Children will enjoy the nature play area designed for unstructured and often messy outdoor play. Other gardens are found on the terraces, hillside, the garden's entrance, and throughout the complex. At Christmas time, the garden hosts Dome for the Holidays, and for Halloween, they host Trick or Trees. The garden also hosts music events throughout the year. The garden also hosts community outreach programs, as well as classes for children and adults. The garden is open for summer hours until September 30th. The Asian Garden is open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. The rest of the garden opens at 10 a.m. and closes at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. They close at 5 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And they're open on the weekends from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They will be closed on the 4th of July. Well, that's about it for today's garden visit. Join me here tomorrow to find out where we're going next. Thank you for listening today and every day. If all goes well, I'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.